The philosophical teachings, which form the last part of the Vedas, are called Upanishads. There are 10 Upanishads that are considered as primary, as they have extensive commentaries written by Sri Adi Shankaracharya and other gurus. They are remembered easily in this verse form: Isha Kena Katho Prashna, Munda Mandukya Taitiri, Aitareyancha Chandogyam, Brihadaranyakam Dasha. Adi Shankaracharya ji followed this order in his Bhasya or commentaries, and this is also the order in which the Upanishads are taught to students. We know that there are 4 Vedas: Rig, Yajur, Sama, and Atharva Vedas. Each of these Vedas has a section called Upanishads. Ishavasya Upanishad from the Shukla Yajurveda states that the whole universe emanates from Ishvara. We must dedicate everything to Ishvara and attain Paramatman. Kena Upanishad from Samaveda tells a story about the Devas and Mahashakti, who appears as Jnanambika. It explains about the seer and the seen, the subject and the object, and explains that Atman is that which sees, that which is the witness. Kathopanishad from Krishna Yajurveda is a dialogue between Yamadeva and Nachiketa, a 5-year-old boy. It teaches us about how to separate the self from the body and mind. I am not this body. I am not this mind. I am the self. It mentions that one can attain realization while living here and now. Prashnopanishad from Atharva Veda, an Upanishad where 4 students are asking different questions to Rishi Pippalada, whose answers then lead us to understand about the self. Mundaka Upanishad is from Atharva Veda. Munda means tonsuring. So this Upanishad is that which can be studied by a tonsured, a sannyasin, only by one who is highly mature. It explains that the individual self eats the fruits of one's karma, whereas the Paramatma is the witness. It speaks of Akshara Brahman, the imperishable sound whose source is Pranava. Knowing this leads to the realization of the self. The Indian motto Satyameva Jayate is taken from this Upanishad. Mandukya Upanishad is from Atharva Veda. Mandukya in Sanskrit means frog, and this Upanishad, the shortest of all Upanishads, is just 12 mantras, packs extremely intense principles. It talks about the 3 states of consciousness: waking, dream, and deep sleep, and also mentions the 4th state, which is Turiya. Just like a frog can jump skipping steps in between, Mandukya Upanishad tells us how to jump from the waking state to Turiya state by concentrating on the Om. The Mahavakya from this Upanishad is I am Atma Brahma. The self is Brahman. Taittiriya Upanishad is from the Krishna Yajurveda. Yajurveda is credited to Rishi Vaishampayana, who then taught it to his disciples. One of them was Rishi Yajnavalkya. With the passage of time, there was a fallout between the Guru and the Sishya. And the Guru, Rishi Vaishampayana, asked his Sishya Yajnavalkya to spit out all that he had learnt. Immediately, Yajnavalkya spit everything out. This was then picked up by the other students who had turned into Tittaris, Patriches, and picked up this knowledge. And that is why this section is called Taittiriya Upanishad. This Upanishad talks about the different sheaths or koshas that make an individual: Annamaya Kosha, Pranamaya Kosha, Manomaya Kosha, Vijnanamaya Kosha, and Anandamaya Kosha. And how, when one progresses spiritually, each sheath is dropped till realization is achieved. The principles of charity and dharma are also explained in this Upanishad. Aitareya Upanishad is from Rig Veda and talks about incarnations, cycles of birth, death, and rebirth, and how to find release from this cycle of bondage. The Mahavakya that is there in this Upanishad is Prajnanam Brahma. Brahman is the absolute knowledge. Chandogya Upanishad is from Samaveda and has the Mahavakya Tattvam Asi, that you are. Tells that the individual self and the Brahman are the same. Prajapati teaches this to 2 students of his, Indra, the king of Devas, and Virochana, the king of Asuras. He shows them a mirror and says, he who sees with his eyes, he is the self. Virochana sees himself and takes it to mean that the image that he sees of himself, that is his body, is the self. Some say the concept of atheism comes from this idea. Indra also started thinking that he, the body, is the self. But he gradually progresses from gross body to subtle body to causal body and realizes the self. Brihadaranyaka Upanishad is from Shukla Yajurveda, also known as the Great Upanishad, because it is the largest of all the Upanishads. It is in this Upanishad that we come across the famous Neti Neti principle. Not this principle. By the process of negation, you drop everything that is temporary, and this leads you to the permanent, which is the self. It contains the Mahavakya, Aham Brahmasmi. I am Brahman. Hari Om.